Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video, and today we are in the Quality Wings 787-9 with the American livery, well, flying for American with the American livery. We're currently sat on the ground at LAX, and we are at a very tight gate. Our wing clearance, isn't great. This is the real world gate that at the time of the recording on the 21st of September. The real-world flight departed from this gate, so expect that they had a bit smaller aircraft around here in the real world instead of the 777 and the 787 on both sides of this aircraft. So it's quite tight, but hey-ho, getting the catering on board, we're ready for a lovely flight all the way off to Shanghai Pudong. It's been a while since we last flown to China, in fact, but we're going to fly off to Shanghai in this wonderful aircraft. So yeah, like I said, we're getting the catering on board, and then we'll get the boarding going, and yeah. So yeah, we'll go with expecting our departure at a 3-5, right? Am I saying that right? No, I'm not saying that right at all. 2-5, right? This jetway doesn't really want to connect up the aircraft, but it just can't connect to the aircraft. I'm not sure why, but it really wants to, but it can't, so it's shaking about. I need to be nervous. Right. Let's go down into here, and we go to up here, and we go to left and right. IRS is power and heats and battery, and lovely. Seatbelt signs can come on, and we'll do the fuel very quickly. So we're going to the dispatch page. It's all in kilograms, wonderful, and our total fuel will be 78 tons. So we're going to get that all loaded up, so 78 tons is what we're looking for. 79 is perfect, and so that means our total weight on the ramp will be 233. So just add some random things for now. Yeah, it's quite a not that busy of a flight. 233. Get some in the bulk. 233, bang on. So let's bring that down a tad. I'll bring that up. Bring that down. Bring the economy class people down. Oh, this is so hard to do in this aircraft. Why? Okay, set payload, set fuel tanks. Finally done. Addons. Pausing it. Like I said, we're at LAX. Gate Bravo 47. Now it is going to take it or not. Will it take 47 Bravo? That's a possibility. Just double check. No, that is absolutely fine. It's all good. It's found our GPS position anyway. Route request LAX to Shanghai. If you guys want to fly this route, here it is. A lot of directs, and there's that route. That FAP is annoying sometimes. So takeoff runway, like I said, is 25, right? Flight number is American 183. Because of the flight number, we don't actually do the call sign, it's just the flight number, so it's not the AAL, it's just AA. Just realised. Activate and execute. So yeah. Actually make sure our fuel and everything's all good. So we're looking for 79.5. Yeah, that's fine. 233. Okay. Switch that. We'll go to checklist. Auction. Well, actually, I haven't tested that. Let's actually do that before we tick it. But I've ticked it already, so rip. That's not making noise. There we go. Flight shipments all up and alive. And everything is speaking over me, so I'm annoyed. VSD traffic VORs. VSD terrain traffic VORs. Okay, lovely. So final reserve will be what is that? 3. Cost index, actually cruise altitude will start up at 340. Cost index, actually I have no idea. Bear with me, let me go get the cost index. Alright then, cost index is 85. Enter that in. Cruise and everything, that's all good, Set size will be 2000. And execute. Thrust limit, doing a D rate of 10. and that is it. Nothing else I'm going to do to that. How the flaps for takeoff be flaps 15. Like so. Like so. Thrust. Actually, yeah, that probably, maybe we should just put 25 in or something. So we go over here. Actually, if I click that like that, there we go. Menu, performance, copy, optimum condition, which is dry, calculate, lovely. D rate of 1, 25, those are the speeds, and 23 is RCG. So that is actually going to be 23, 25, 155, 158, and 164. Lovely. So for going back and forth all the time. The current winds for our departure is 260 at 7 knots. Apparently it is foggy currently right now. It gives us a 7 knot headwind, which is what we want. Lovely. Go to departure and arrive. We're going on this side. 25 right. We're planning to do the squirrel to departure. I think it's a squirrel. It's kind of we're doing Gorman transition like so, and yeah, execute. I'm gonna check that out on the next page. There's vectors obviously, because it's America, and we will just zoom in a bit. The other thing, we can just clear off the vectors. We go straight like that. Amazing. And we're going to go step through the whole flight plan. Zoom out a bit now. Across the Pacific, all like that. Lovely. Come back down, and we should arrive into. Oh, okay. Now we've just gone past it. I could have just clicked previous page, but yeah, that's making our way off to Shanghai. Lovely. Passengers all boarded, which is awesome. That range can come down to about 80. This is an 80 right now, but I want it to be all the way right down to the map. And actually, I probably don't want the VSD on right now, like so. Runway heading is 251. So we're going to set up 251, like so. And 164 is our V2, sorry. 164, come on, there we go. And nav lights on, that's all good, lovely. Get the APU started up with the packs, because the passengers are now boarded. Close that door, get rid of the jetway.
Before start checklist.
And we can go check out on the baggage. It's almost finished, that's all good. Thought I turned off the announcements. Oh, of course it turns it on. Silly. Okay. So, click B, and that'll set QNH, which is apparently 301, which is correct. We set that. Initial climb. Oh, actually, I need to go and get my initial climb. So squirrel 2 departure. If I can find that on here, the on-nav departure. Does it say anything about initial climb? It does. It says 5,000, which will enter in like so. As the baggage is doing its last little thing, we can actually do our step climbs. So 360 at 44 November 40. 44, so that 44 November 40. So that is 360 step. That is the totally wrong altitude. Click erase on that quickly. It's 3 zeros afterwards, like so. Execute that. I probably need to put execute then. It's carried on. 380 will climb up to at 47 Echo 80. Actually, the waypoint afterwards. Sorry. Like so. And 400 at not altitude, at waypoint nano, whatever that is, which is there. 400. Any higher? We could fly high, but the aircraft doesn't want to. The flight plan told the aircraft not to. Actually, no, I don't know why it's down at 4. Oh, I was going to put 4,000 in it again, didn't I? Whoopsies. Come on. There we go. Right, we're going to have to erase all of that. I better not have to. Okay, execute. Lovely. So expect us to descend, like, really far. So I guess we could just make our own up to 420, I guess. But because we're coming to China, probably won't have to do the meters altitude on descent. So we go to 420. That's probably like Imizu or KMC. We'll go into KMC, like so. Actually, the one after I was right. DGC, and then we'll get up to 420, which would be awesome. Like so. And that will take us all the way to the descent. Lovely. That can go like that. That's on there. Lovely. Baggage, I assume, is completed. After cargoes is finished, yeah. Waiting for the file forward, and that'll be it. This aircraft and probably Ultimate Traffic Lives doing the same flight as us, but because they're part of this gate, they won't gate next to us. Probably. So yeah. Just waiting for that. Oh, that's the what it. Rip. Hopefully this aircraft doesn't go anywhere soon. Forward cargo, I believe, has finished very soon. Should finish very soon. Should say it's finished boarding. There we go. Bye-bye forward cargo. APU, are you running? Are you running? Can I see if you're running? Does it say if you're running? I can go to the stat page, can't I? Or system. Oh, it says the L4 door is open. Let's quickly configure that. Yeah, so APU is running as normal. So we can get rid of the external power. Like so, we can actually get pushback ready. End of taxi, facing east. I guess that is what we want to do. Custom names for the type of pushback direction. It's almost just like nose left or whatever, but this is kind of cool. Facing east, end of taxiway Charlie, which is probably just going to push us back to like there, which is kind of cool. So everything's set up. Flight directors, we can get it turned on, and I haven't been able to get the auto throttles off for now. I'm gonna get wait for everything to go. Oh wow, it's loud. Oh, it's the air traffic, isn't it? AI making super loud noises. All right. Can't wait to do a 787 flight. It's gonna be great. We get all the fuel pumps turned on and hydraulics, and then we'll get the engine started up.
Check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
To make sure everything's all set up. Actually, make sure everything's moved in this, so we don't have an engine shut down, because I don't want that to happen. So yeah, release parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cool, we're going to start at will. And because we're in the 787, we can start engines at both the same time, both engines at the same time, which is a really neat feature, really awesome. So we're going to get out of the airport quick. That's kind of cool, right? And there's the engine starting up. I'm not sure if my sounds are going to be weird or not, but they sound a bit weird. There we go. That doesn't sound weird. Looks like my ground has got a bit wet. I'm not sure. Looks like it's reflecting something. Anyhow, let's get inside. And yeah, all the warnings are gone, which is awesome. Well, now it's back and now it's gone because okay, engine's now running. Awesome. Just the TCAS that is moaning about. In America, we turn the TCAS to mode Charlie on our taxi, which is well, anywhere in America you do that pretty much. So yeah. Right, gonna taxi down pretty much Charlie actually. To our runway. It's an area of Mexico in front of us. Quite nice. We've got plenty of runway length as well. There's around about 3,500 meters. Hopefully GSX stops pushing us back soon. Hopefully. And that guy stopped walking now. There we go, parking brakes is set. And we can set transponder mode to TGAS. Process 2000 as well. In the code. And yeah, we can do the flight control check if you wanted to, which I will do. Actually, oh god, checklist. Everything to do with checklist. Before taxi NTIs, vehicle, auto brake, RTO, flight controls will not do. Which is there for instance. Wow, full right, full left, all the way down, up, to the right and to the left. Wonderful. Trimming up to 6.25.
Tow truck disconnected.
4.5, 4.7, 5.5, 5.5, there we go. 5.75, 5.25. Lovely. And system back to checklist, sorry. Flight controls is now checked, waiting for the clear. On the ground. Obviously it's not clear just yet right now. There's a stupid American 777 doing a 360. 180 turn, sorry. So we're just going to wait.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Cool, got the clear. And we can set flaps 15 on our taxi. So waiting for him to actually get out of the way. And we should get a wave. Goodbye. There he is. Bye-bye. All the lights can come on. At least the parking brakes. I'm not sure if I'd have thought I was going to get us taxiing, so let's bring a bit of power in to get us going. There we go. Lovely. Alright, off we go. Probably taxi behind this 777 in the old livery. Typical Auto Traffic Live. Can't wait for the update for it, but I'm not sure where the update is. So yeah. Take a left. Oh, it's got some speed now. There we go. Right, is Project Fly running? It is. Lovely. Oh my god, the amount of buses around here. Jesus Christ. Wait for the 777. It doesn't take too long. I just called it a 777. Wow. It's a 777. Well, it is a 777, but everyone calls it 777. Okay, let's go set the flaps. Right, down to 15, like so. Flaps going down to 15. There we are. There's the slats down as well. Flaps. Before takeoff checklist is complete. So back to the ND. Bring up some more taxi speed here. Or engine speed to bring up our taxi speed. There we go. It's quite a long taxi to 2.5, right? It's quite far up the airport, to be honest. It's probably one of the slowest taxis I've done. And there's a United 787s. The new livery, very nice. I was wondering, I'm not sure if the models are accurate enough for me to use tomato shade on those models. Not sure if I should do that or not. Okay, 777's doing that way. As long as I like taxi behind the AI, I think I won't have any interference on the ground. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's... Oh, actually, it's going to get... may stop for the Orbx, so I'm going to carry on. I don't see any AI in front of me actually, so I'm going to keep on going. Because it may stop for that area Mexico. I'm not sure on that, which is currently holding at Gulf. An aircraft coming in. I think there's 2 aircraft just came. I think one just landed, yeah, and one just there, which is awesome. Southwest 737. One of the ADFs on there. That's weird. Not sure why ADFs are on there. I don't know if ADFs are on there by default. Let me get the VORs as well. And that is probably what they do. Okay, cool. Traffic. Terrain, maybe? Should I get terrain on that? Oh, it does them both, that's fine. It's all good, don't worry. I probably should try and take a right actually now, because otherwise the taxiway just disappears from me. Yes. Actually no, on here it's different to what? Oh no it's not, no it's not, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's all good. Don't worry about me. Right now we're pretty much taxiing the same speed as the 777s. I think AI are pretty much exactly 20 knots on their ground speed on their taxi. Pretty cool. There's an American 787 in front of us. I'm not sure if that was the one which was parked next to us. Probably. Most likely it was. I got a bit of a wait and I'll take off. I could take a right on the next turn into Foxtrot. See if I can take off before these guys at Foxtrot. We'll see, probably. We'll probably could do that. Be a cheeky new aircraft. Be that one guy. Okay, let's slowly bring the speed down. If I can. The tow brakes will activate for me. Thank you. And rip FPS. And yeah, we got clearance on the wings. I think we could take a pretty much straight to hold to Foxtrot. And the 787 lining up now. Lovely. Ooh. Hello. No. No. I don't want to have that down now, to be honest. Okay, we're pretty much going to wait for this 787 to take off. If it doesn't take off, and it's probably waiting for me, then I'll be mad. There it goes, taking off. It's all good. Keep the aircraft slightly rolling. Yeah, that's fine. And smash into the ground. Rip. It's probably what my 777 landing was. Right, please go. Are you waiting for me? It is. It literally is waiting for me. No, it's not. No, it's not. It put the brakes on. It lied to me. Bye bye. Come on, get past this Delta. Go, 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 go. Landing lights. Strobes, taxi, bye bye. We've already set TCAS, T-A-R-A. Oh, what's this? Auto throttles on. Sorry, Delta, bye bye. You're not going off before me. Mwahaha. Oh, there we go. Terrible lining up. Whoopsies. My fault. Well, obviously it's my fault. Who else is gonna be? Right. This is terrible lining up for me. Jesus. Okay. Just rolling it down. We'll zoom out in this range now. Probably about like 20 nautical miles on the range. And he's just departed. I want to make sure he's got good clearance. And then we'll get going. For a departure, I'm not really sure. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I want that to be above. Cool. For a departure. Lovely. Okay. APU. We forgot to turn off. So landing lights are all on. APU is now coming up. Hydraulics, fuel pumps, lovely. Packs are on to auto, which are on now. Lights are on. That's all good. Flaps are set. Before takeoff, checklist is all completed. Wing is set 50%. And make sure that's all stabilized. Set to go.
Check for us.
We should get an immersion pack. I'm not sure if it's going to come in right now. Maybe not. Maybe the conditions are so good, no need for the immersion. Airspeed is alive.
Thrust set.
Maybe the immersion's not working, so rip. 80 knots. There's 120. 30, 40. Oh my god. Maybe a bit too much of a D rate. Rotate. Lovely rotation. Positive rate, gear up. Yeah, that is lovely. That is a lovely view. By LAX. Take a right hand turn, please. Bring the nose down before we lose too much speed. Get the next charts. Lovely. There we are. Oh, that's stall speed. Let's bring that nose down. Get some more acceleration. Turn on the autopilot. That'll do.
Autopilot on.
That'll do a better job than me.
Autopilot in command.
Alright. I mean, is VFX Central running right now? Yeah. Maybe the conditions are so good that it doesn't need to have the immersion on. It's quite foggy though, so yeah. Alright. System checklist, sorry, I meant flaps up for our after takeoff checklist. There's 20 knots. 200 knots, sorry, not 20 knots. We can start bringing all our flaps up. Lovely, 210 knots, we're now safe. I think we're safe at 210 knots. Yes. 215 is that? 220 knots? It's fine, it's all good. Right, that going to the ND, we can bring the range out on there, bring the range out on to there probably, I don't know, max range, let's go. And this one can come all the way out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that takeoff, that was lovely. Sadly, no immersion. Hopefully the immersion is working, and there's just no need for the conditions. There's no condition. The conditions aren't good enough for it. There we go, got that in the end. And yeah, the aircraft's going to keep climbing, isn't it? So we'll bring it all the way up to 340, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just bring it to 1,000. 340. What's it doing? It's got some altitudes to think about. I just want to let it think a bit. This chart does not support moving maps. Oh, very sad. Alright. So, I hope you guys enjoyed our departure coming out of LAX. I'll see the descent into Shanghai Pudong about 13 hours time, or 12.5 hours time into the flight. Enjoy the cinematics of 787. It's been a very, very long time. And bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Shanghai, and currently we're passing the we just passed the waypoint Dummit, which is the first waypoint on the 22 Lima arrival for runway 16 left, I believe, 16 left. Yes, okay. So yeah, arriving onto 16 left and doing the Dummit 22 Lima arrival. So we're pretty much flying straight towards the airport, just straight ahead of us right now. Can't really see it just yet. But then we get to the airport about, I'm not sure, 10 miles off the airport maybe. 10 miles off the airport, we take a right hand turn and take a left hand turn onto base leg and to final approach into the airport. 16 left. So the terminal American Airlines park up at is Terminal 2. So that is good. And yeah. So as we are in China, I've got the meters on, so I can see the meters like, relatively to what China use. I don't think it's very well. It's not really that needed right now. There's no ATC. I'm not sure if the ATC in VATSIM or in China, if they say what altitudes in meters or whatever. But they definitely use meters in China. So we've got the meters on right now. We had like quite a bad headwind on our flight, pretty much the whole way. So we've been flying for 13 hours. Well, the aircraft has. I have not been sitting here for 13 hours. Because that is hell. I just clicked to... that's the gear view. I was wondering what view I just clicked. The gear view. Does that not bring down the gear? Nice. FMC message. Unable to maintain speed. That's because it's going decelerating at 240 knots. That's fine, don't worry. So yeah, our transition altitude or level. Is it transition? Is it an altitude or level? Altitude here. Actually, so that would be 9850. 9850 feet, which is, I don't know, whatever that is in meters. So yeah, that's when we're going to go over onto the new QNH, which currently at Shanghai is 1015. So let's go and set that. No, not click that, you silly banana. Scroll, not click. We can go to HPA. I'm not sure what they use in China. So that 1015, like so. That's now set. Also the barrow or radio, whatever you want to use. So the barrow is 212. So we're actually going to set that up. Actually, I'm probably going to use the radio because we can't set 212 on the barrow, so might as well just set 200 on the radio. Like so. Lovely. So yeah, as soon as we pass pretty much 10,000 feet, we're going to set QNH to 1015. So yeah, the aircraft's fine, it's decelerating at this rate. So yeah, I've cleared myself down to 5,000. May as well clear ourselves down to 2,000, which is pretty well. 2,000 is roughly where the ILS starts, because it's in meters. The actual ILS, or the start of the ILS, is 1,970 feet. So yeah. Almost passing 10,000. I'm going to make sure the seatbelt signs are on. Not sure if the auto really works. So making sure those are actually on. So yeah, as well as we pass 10,000, you get the lights and sets QNH 1015. So yeah, if any of you guys know if it's the HPA or inches, then let me know. In China, that is in China. So 161. Still no sight at the airport. Still no sight. So this is actually, I've had a lovely flight. It's been pretty much the daytime the whole time, if that makes sense. So yeah. Right, 10,000 lights. Oh god, that just lagged when I had to put those lights on. And QNH 1015. Wonderful. Awesome. So, go back to that. Let's see, anything else I need to do? Initial approach max speed is 205 knots, which is at this waypoint HSH, which is the VOR, the short name for the VOR, Hengsha. Oh, I think it's Hengsha. I'm not sure how you exactly pronounce that. But it says the aircraft's already put in 190, which is fine. It says max 205. So 190 is perfect, and above 1970, which is all correct. Lovely, I'm happy. It wants to be at 1970 at that waypoint for a very long time, like 10 miles or whatever, or 20 miles at 2,000 feet. That is not going to happen. Right, okay. I might do my own little vertical speed when I get down to this base leg. Oh no, what's this? Downwind leg, that's what it's called. A bit turbulent actually. Let's get the weather on. I've just flown into a red sail, have I? Sometimes the weather map doesn't really work. Which is why I don't really have it on sometimes. Weather. The T. Yeah, that's all good. I don't know what's going on with the weather there. Doesn't want to show anything. Well, that's a bit annoying then. Right, let's go to the checklist actually. Our temperatures are set. And that's be the landing checklist. We go to init ref, which is set flaps 30 for our landing, which will be speed of 140. So yeah, 145 would be our approach speed. At a final heading of 167, which I might as well set in here. Don't expect the nav to kick out, so I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine setting 167 in like so. And there's the airport. Hello. Oh wow. So we do get right up to it. Oh, that's awesome. I hope, yeah. Ultimate traffic light is still running. It is going crazy. Wow. Right, let's see him in a bit. That might be good. There we go. Cool. So actually, I might zoom out just so I can get a visually see where the 2,000 feet marker is, so the aircraft doesn't descend as quickly as I want it to. There's the right hand turn. Obviously, because we're doing a turn, our descent rate goes down quite a lot. So it's a bit inaccurate right now, but we'll see what happens later. All the passengers get a lovely view of the airport when the wind comes back down. If it will come down ever. There it is. I'm not sure what's going on with this here. I'm not sure what's going on with those checkered lines or whatever. Hey-ho. Because we only need to be at 2,000 feet by that waypoint there. So I would say just go to the vertical speed of like minus 500 or something like that. I'm happy with that for now. Just keep it nice, slow descent. So yeah, 205 would be our max speed at HSH. Actually, because we're descending so slowly, I don't think we can just leave our speed at 240. 240, like so. Cool. Okay. So yeah, let's descend that quickly. Alright. So 167, that's set in our heading up there. Also, we're looking at frequency for IHL, which is also in there. So the ILS is all perfect for our approach. We could also actually take a look at the terminal charts. I always keep forgetting about this. We can always just complete this, blah blah blah. And doing, what was our weird name for our approach. Done. 22 Lima. There. Here it is. That's our approach. Lovely. Process some flaps as well. So we'll do flaps 1. We can set flaps 5. No, we shouldn't set flaps 5. Actually, we'll bring it down to speed now. 205. Let the aircraft descend at its own rate. And set the flaps 5 as well. Lovely. Okay, I'm happy. Just keep it nice, slow descent. Sorry. We could always actually just forget about these 2 waypoints in front and just go straight to that actually might be a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Go down to 190. And go to you. But speed of the ride down to 190. There we go. I'm happy. Awesome. So actually, yeah, the motion was working. It just wasn't the conditions for it down in Los Angeles. You see, there's the vortices, whatever they're called, coming out the back there with the flaps down, which look absolutely awesome. You might have seen the contrails and the cinematics as well. So yeah, let's arm the speed brakes. 145 was our final speed, wasn't it? Get the approach active. Lovely. Cool. So the aircraft's descending at its own little rate, which I'm happy with. There's the airport over there in sight. We are currently 14 miles out. You can see up there, 13.7. Hopefully I can set flaps 15 without any alarms going off. Lovely. Oh, whoopsies. Cool. Because whenever I set like flaps 15 or something, or 20 in an aircraft, the alarm goes off because the gear isn't down. Doesn't like that. So yeah. As soon as we get like 10 miles away, I'll bring the gear down. I think that's the glide slope. Because for some reason the flies... Oh yeah, that is the glide slope. On the VNAV, that's on the glide slope. So yeah. Cool. The VNAV is going to try and get us down to 2,000. And there's the localizer. Lovely. There's 11 miles.
2,500.
I have many runways in sight. I have 16 left in sight, which is pretty much the runway on the left, the furthest left. So yeah. And there's 10 miles. Gear down. It's a gear view. I forgot to set the auto brake, so I'll do that in just a moment. Set auto brake 1. They've done a really good animation with this. Just bring the gear down, FPS dies. Is it because the nose light is on? Nope. Okay, that's fine. RIP FPS. So what's the speed limit for flaps 20? 210. Okay, we can set flaps 20 easily. Flaps 25 and flaps 30 we can set. Well, flaps 30 we really can't set. I'll do 180 till 6 DME. Go around altitude is 2,000 again. Or 1970. Same thing. Right, 145, wasn't it? Flaps 30. By autopilot. By auto throttle. Okay, my aircraft. Watch that speed. Oh, bring that nose up to the right a bit. Got a slight crosswind, not too bad. Get rid of that caution. Bring the engine speed back up.
1,000.
Engine power, I should say. 1,000 checked. No aircraft on the runway. Lovely. FPS is back. Lovely. Never had such a high FPS approach before. Well, in a while. I thought I'd be able to see the airport from that view. Nope. Okay, we just... I think the aircraft just dropped or something. Okay.
500.
Checked.
400.
Oh my god, this is...
300.
the little things going all over the place. Bring that nose down, bring the nose down.
Minimums.
Continue.
200.
No high on that glide slope.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Oh Jesus, fled way too early.
10.
Touchdown. There we go. Reverses. Decel. Or whatever they say in the Boeing. 80 knots. 70 knots. 60 knots reverses stowed. My manual braking. Not my braking. And take a right. Slow down the aircraft as well. Otherwise it's going to go rip. There we go. Cool. Okay, welcome to Shanghai. After 13 hours and 21 minutes of flying, we have finally made it down to Shanghai. Lovely. Right, TCAS can come to standby. Flats can come up. Spoilers can go. And taxi chart. Hello. Oh. I guess I need to go and find a taxi chart for this airport. Okay. So parking stands. Then we're going to find one on Terminal 2, which is free for us to use. 63. I'm happy to go there. Great. Just going to use the Navigraph charts to taxi around. So yeah. The scenery's not lined up with the actual charts. That's weird. Let me get rid of that. That's tripping me out a bit. Whenever I find the next left, I'll take a left. Which would be quite a while actually. That was a lovely landing actually. It was really nice. What's the landing rate on that? -104. Not bad. Not bad. Very nice. We should probably clear up as well on here. And here. Like so. Lovely. I was taxiing at idle throttle and it's like accelerating up to 40 knots. I just realised the taxi speed this then. Alright, I see a left turn. I love Shanghai Pudong. It's such a unique airport. Such a unique airport. I love the 787. Haven't done a 787 flight in ages because it kept crashing. So what I've done, I just reinstalled everything. I made sure what it installs into P3D, into the system. I made sure whatever add-ons the 787 installs is uninstalled, so everything's clean installed for the 787. And it seemed that worked, which is lovely. So yeah, I'll take a left here. sure it's all clear. There's no aircraft down that end, and there shouldn't be any aircraft on the other side. So yeah, we can probably cross the runway. Our gate's somewhere over there, near that Air New Zealand. Oh, there it is there. Right, the strobes on. Lovely. And they can come back off. No need for any lights anymore. Don't really need them on. Waste of power. And we get the APU started up. Lovely. There's an Etihad 787. Lufthansa 74. Air Canada 787. Is that? Yeah, another 787 for Air New Zealand. Wow. 787s are very popular at this airport, and that lamp is going crazy. Well, not lamp, but you know what I mean. Okay. Cool. Actually, there's a checklist. I've got to do a landing checklist. Override all that. Lovely. Shutdown checklist is next. 71. And oh, actually, I should have gone in a bit further in. Actually, let's just go everywhere. Let's taxi wherever we want. To go right. Got so jetways here, so hopefully both jetways connect up to the aircraft. Hopefully, because that would be amazing. .63, here it is. Let's bring it in. It's a very long flight. This journey has come to an end. Oh god, I messed up turning up. Lining up things today hasn't been so good. Lining up at LA and at the parking spot, not so good. And stop. Lovely. Almost overshot that. I was using this and not that. Silly. So yeah, APU is running. Make sure it says running down there. Yeah. Fuel cutoff switches. Hydraulic panels we can get rid of. Fuel pumps, bye bye. I don't know why I'm zooming in. There we go. And we can shut down the IRSs. Like so. Get external power connected up. Request deboarding. So jetway 1 to L1, jetway 2 to that. Hopefully that's the right way round. Otherwise, there'll be crisscrossing. Go to that. Nice. So, external power. Hello, APU. Bye bye. Beacon light. Bye bye. Seatbelt signs can come off. And yeah. So GSX is going around the aircraft for some unknown reason. Please, why do you do this, GSX? Such a weird thing. Such a weird program. You've really messed up. Okay, yeah, I got them the right way around. L1, L2. Right, I'm going to forget about GSX. So I hope you guys enjoyed our flight from LA to Shanghai Pudong. Flight time like 13 hours and 20 minutes, and there we go, deboarding passengers now. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, and bye bye for now.